Hey Carmen, who are you and what are you doing at Microsoft?
Hi, my name is Carmen Crincoli. I'm a program manager in the Azure Edge group. Uh, our group produces all of the various technologies that go into our adaptive cloud strategy, and my role is actually customer and customer strategy. I spend most of my time talking to customers who are trying to do interesting things out at the edge and need visionary or next gen capabilities to get their business done out at the edge and try and get their needs and requirements fed back into engineering so we can move technology forward and change how people do computing on their sites and at their locations.
Fantastic. And you're obviously a very long-term veteran at Microsoft, and we worked on many, many things together in the past. So one thing which will come up very, very soon is Microsoft Ignite. So what are you doing for Microsoft Ignite this year?
Um, for Microsoft Ignite this year, I'm going to just extend my job. I'm really there to talk to customers, figure out what people are doing, what they're interested in from an edge technology standpoint. I'm going to be in the various community booths. That's where my time is going to be spent, and then I'm going to spend almost all of my time on the floor. I really, the thing I get most out of Ignite and all of our trade shows is just seeing what kind of questions customers come to us with and say, here's where what I'm working on, or here are things I'm experimenting with. Do you have things that will help me with my problems? And if there is, I'm happy to talk about it. And if there isn't, I get excited because that's the kind of thing I can bring back to our engineering teams and our architects and say, hey, here's these customer problems that I heard about at Ignite, and we have customers who are trying to accomplish things that we haven't quite thought about yet. And how do we maybe think about them and put them onto a roadmap and go about delivering them and enabling new scenarios? So I'm there for customer conversations all day, every day.
Fantastic. Yeah, this is always a great opportunity, right, to actually learn and listen to customers and figure out what they need and what we can do better. So, one last question. What is your highlight for Ignite going to be?
Oh, man, my highlights are things I can't talk about. um, I'm hoping everyone will see some of the stuff we're doing and think they're highlights as well. Uh, I think the thing I'm most interested in, or the highlight for me, will be talking about how some of the things we've talked about with AI and copilots and all these different ways of applying machine learning to business problems are starting to turn into something more than hype and reality, practical reality, right? Like I'm an IT nerd at the end of the day, and I'm an infrastructure guy at the end of the day. And when you talk about things like, agents and chatbots, like they're cool, but they're not interesting to solving the problems that I'm been asked to solve for my entire career. But that's not all AI and machine learning enables, right? Like we have concepts and ideas that are coming along that will have material impact to like how you operate large scale edge infrastructure, right? And will improve how it operates and improve its reliability and improve the ability of customers' teams, IT teams, to do what they need to do quickly and effectively. And that doesn't always necessarily come through when you just look at some of the high level concepts that get a lot of the hype in the market, but don't really represent the entire breadth of AI and machine learning. So I'm excited to see some of that turn into reality and see how customers engage with it and react to it.
Yeah, that's going to be fantastic. And again, like, unfortunately, we can't talk about it here, but there's so many cool stuff coming out at Microsoft Ignite. So, yeah, thank you very much for joining and see you at Ignite.